It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams on Monday night.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from LA. Here's Smith on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He just throws this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Chop Robinson. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 21. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kay, we talk a lot about quarterbacks in fits, and I love this scheme. Mike McDaniel's scheme for Tua, and it's peanut butter and jelly. It's why they led the NFL in passing yards, and most importantly for Tua last year was he was available. That availability is so critical. Now, he's just got to find his first playoff win.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
In motion left is Beckham. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion, out of the slot. Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Tua now from the gun. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of this shotgun, a give to A.J. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Slot man motioned over. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Going play action, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now. Stafford finds a seam down the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Rams will take possession. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. It's taken in by Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Another run for Williams. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. David Long getting to the spot that time. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Stafford from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Achan again. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down run from Achan. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa into the hands of OBJ. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 18 on 2nd down. He completes it in traffic. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. David Long getting to the spot that time.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right? When the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He gets this one in Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
The Rams are set to punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphins football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They run the counter to H.N. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. Smith back to receive it. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. Already has one in this game, this from 30. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. D. Eskridge to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A-chain on the inside give. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with A-chain. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. In motion left is Beckham. Going on third, Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Ball at the 33 for first down. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. Able to find Nakua here. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A run with Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Williams, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Stafford. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward to the 23. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They motion a receiver left. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now A-Chan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st down, here's Tua. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hill comes in motion left. Tagovailoa on 1st down. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. He'll get this to Cup. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets him around 6 there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Complete to Beckham. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. They're set up at the 35 now. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Gets this to OBJ. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Running back sent in motion. From the 38. He puts some juice on it. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Stafford again. That's Cup on the slant. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 23. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The Rams got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw, Tua. He finds OBJ. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has it, man. It's it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Rams will take possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 31-yard play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Tight end motioning right. Throwing his Stafford on 3rd. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Waddle now in motion right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
They send Hill right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's A-Chain running right. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down run from A-Chan. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down. Here's Tua. Completes this one to Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Complete to Beckham. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Able to find the Kua here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Stafford now on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Stafford from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Stafford again. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, Stafford. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Achane. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Putting the tight end in motion. Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On now comes their punter. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Stafford now against the blitz. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. He gets this one in Nakua. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They take the handoff now. Stafford fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Rams are set to punt. And they could really use a good one here. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Motioning one of the tight ends. They run the counter to H.N. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. Has a man, it's H.N. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He finds OBJ. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Tight end going in motion here. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Hauled in by Waddle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Second and 3 now. Achane running to the right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. They put a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So they'll decline this and take the result. Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. This one's caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Stafford from the gun. The back grabs it. It's an LA touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 18. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's got time here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw in. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Throwing this back in the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Here's Tua again. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple. before they could finally drag him down.
From the red zone now. This one's taken in by Hill. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and 3 now. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Tua off the play fake. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They're out and set, first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down. This is Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He got him very close. 4 yards there, but it's 4th and goal at the 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce, and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. First and 10 now from the 30. Two and out from the gun. Taken in by Smith. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Tagovailoa on first down. Able to find Achane. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has a man, it's Achane. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa on target to Waddle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Here's Tagovailoa again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's down to a knee, and the Rams getting ready to celebrate this win.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.